Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. Welcome to Beer Kit Review, um, where we review beer kits. Funnily enough,
And it's one of yours today.
one of mine. Yes, a couple of years ago, and I forget how long ago. I'm thinking 2 years or perhaps a little bit more
Yeah,
than
something like
that.
that.
Yeah, I did a Bulldog Brew, um, Hammer of Thor, which is a which turned out to be a spankingly good lager. Uh,
Just took a bit of time to condition in the bottle.
it did. Initial tastes were okay. They
But
were okay, but
the last one I had that I had from your
further down
batch
the line,
was
yeah,
just divine.
genuinely better than most lagers you'd get on tap.
Yes. And it's a strong one. It's about 6%, I believe,
Comes in at
wasn't
6%. Yeah,
it? And I don't think I've had a lager hit me quite so quick and hard ever.
it's yeah, it's it is. That's the thing. It's very quaffable, isn't it?
Yes.
So,
But anyway, we you you brewed one the other week with lager yeast, didn't you?
well, this is the thing. I thought we'll try an experiment. You see, so what I did was I brewed one by Hammer of Thor, but with a lager yeast. And then as soon as that was done, I brewed another with the yeast that comes with it, um, just to compare and contrast and see what difference that lager yeast made.
So we're now in just the start of October. I think it was May. Is it
4th of May
bottled?
that I started on this.
Oh, started it. When was it bottled?
Bottled, there's a question.
About 2 weeks.
Hang on a second. Due to the unique way that my studio is set up,
Okay, viewers. This is our second recording this because Andy said, stop, stop, stop. We'll start again because I don't have all the stats at hand.
I do have them at hand.
Yeah, first one I ask. Oh, oh.
So it is, yes. There's no need for that. So 16th of May. So
All
two,
right,
2 weeks later. 2 weeks later.
so it's May, June, July, August.
Yeah.
4 months in the bottle.
Yeah.
August, September. Yeah, about 4 months in the bottle.
And it'll be interesting to see because I've had one of these before and was a little bit,
That was about a month ago, though, wasn't it?
I've been a little bit longer than that.
Yeah. Anyway, less chit chat. We're going to do them both today,
We
just to
are
compare and
putting
contrast.
side by
But
side,
this
absolutely.
is the ale yeast,
This is
the
the
yeast,
ale yeast we're doing first.
the one we get with the kit. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm going to put beer cam on. There we go. We're recording. Now, you get an aroma off that?
Yeah, there's a bit of sweetness I'm getting. It's pouring rather nice. It's quite fizzy,
Oh, it
but
really
it's
is pouring very nice. You've got fizz, have you?
yeah.
Oh, I've
Oh
got
no, it's
in that.
controllable fizz.
Okay, that's good.
He gave me a 660 ml bottle off it, so I've
There we go.
got an overflow glass.
Now, again, that looks darker on camera than it is.
Yeah, it's quite a clear yellow.
Yes. Obviously, when I'm using beer cam, I'm concentrating and I can't necessarily see what's going on. Very
Right.
much, it's about getting the glass and the bottle into frame and
No, aroma
no,
wise, I think
yeah.
this is sweet, wet cement smell.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yes, not quite car park wet cement.
Not pissy car park, no.
No,
No.
no, no. Car park stairwell. That's the
That's yeah,
worst.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, but this is quite a sweet cement smell. It's quite
Now, it should come in at 6%. Came
six
in at
point
6.
seven. Was it? I thought it
No,
was six.
no. This came in at 6.
Right.
This came in at 6. You're thinking of the lager.
Yeah.
Lager.
The lager yeast. Yeah,
Yeah.
the ale yeast. This came in at
Came
six
in
percent, which it
right
was meant
on
to.
right on target. Yes.
Okay. Cheers.
I can't wait, you know. Okay. My
It's
thoughts initially,
right.
it seems to have a bit more body to it now.
All right. That's yeah. I was going to say, I thought it's got quite a fruitiness to it.
Certainly has, hasn't it? It's not too lemony, but it's a little bit.
No, it's a bit more fruity than a lemon. It's I don't know.
Um, Certainly, it's improved since I last tasted it.
And I think from experience that will still improve further. I think it's nice. It's it's very drinkable. It does not taste like a 6% lager, which that's where things start to go wrong
Yes.
because it's quite drinkable. Uh, I don't know what else to say. We have reviewed this in the past, and it's much the same. I like it.
Yes, I think previously when I tried it the last time, I had been comparing it to the previous one that I'd done, but to the uh, last few of that batch that I had done. So
Right.
it had improved immensely,
Yeah, yeah.
and this is improving. So I was a little disappointed, uh, but I'm really,
Well, if you don't have temperature control and you like your strong lagers,
mm,
I don't think you can go wrong with that one.
no,
That's cracking. And if you can brew it and put it down for 6 months, 8 months, you will have a tremendous lager.
yes,
And if you can't wait, and it's only 3 or 4 months, probably 4 months, it's okay. It's drinkable. It's not bad.
very drinkable, but you need to give it time. I I'm not going to give any further details, but I've got another homebrew downstairs, lager, which would normally come with an well, has come with an ale yeast, but I have a lager yeast left over. So that's another experiment to be had.
I'm
And it's getting to
excited
that time of year
when you can brew
where you can
properly.
brew at a lower.
Uh, shall we get the other one in so we can do a side by side tasting?
Yeah, right. Okay, let's stop that.
Got the cam on?
Cam is on now. All right, now this is
So I did think this when I took the cap off, there wasn't as big a fizz, but there's
it's way fizzier.
bigger fizz in the glass.
Yeah.
Luckily, got an overflow glass here.
Fortunately, I haven't. Right. Okay.
Right,
Now,
aroma wise,
okay.
well,
Now,
actually, color wise, holding both glasses up, the lager yeast one I think is a little lighter. It's very hard to tell.
I have issues.
Yeah, mine went like that as well, but
Yeah,
it's
it's not quite. Yeah. Um, but yes, you're right. The lager yeast is slightly lighter. Difficult to tell there.
and it's 6.7% this one brewed out to, doesn't it?
6.5.
So it's a
Which
greedy little thing, the lager yeast. It likes
honestly, it
eating
really is, isn't
things.
it? So this went down back in May. No, sorry, March.
April.
Back in the March, 24th of March, I put this.
That's when you fermented it.
That's when I started. Yeah,
Bottled mid-April.
mid-April.
Uh, the details are on the last video we did if you really want
Yeah,
to.
yeah, they're all there. But
No, this hasn't got as much sweetness in the aroma, but
no,
there's more citrus in that aroma. And that has got much more car park cement over overtones, I think.
okay.
Not quite pissy stairwell, but should we go in?
I've still got. It's not going now. But yes, come on, let's go in and let's taste it.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Well,
Okay.
that one's less fruity, but it's actually got, I think, more sweetness.
Right, that's interesting.
I think. Hang on. I'll get back to the other one now. Yeah. It's it's not a syrupy sweetness you get with strong beers.
No, no, it's not. No.
Uh, and the citrus and the lemon's far more prominent in this one.
It is. It's got a tang to it, hasn't it?
Uh, it's a different beer completely.
It is a different beer. And do you know what? I'm not sure which one I prefer. I think the ale yeast has improved immensely over the last month, 6 weeks, whenever it was we had it. Um, it's
I
a really interesting one. It's really
no, I think the lager yeast one was
yeah.
ready to drink quicker, I think, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Uh, so I think if you're in a hurry and you've got temperature control and you can brew at 12 to 15 degrees, give it a crack. But with
But
if
yeah,
you're prepared to sit and let this condition the bottle for 6 to 8 months,
yeah,
I think I preferred
I do too.
the yeast with the
I think now this is an interesting thing. I don't know if cost has anything to do with this because we've pimped Cooper's lagers, haven't we?
yes,
Okay. Um, and used lager yeast with those Cooper,
yeah,
and the difference is
huge.
startling, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps because we're paying so much more, because you're paying around 30, just shy of 30 quid for a box here.
You've got it's much more quality there, isn't it?
I think so. And I therefore don't know
Whether it's worth
whether it's
pimping.
worth pimping it.
No.
And I'm not bothered by that. I think that's an experiment. Well, I'm happy with
Well,
the
we're
result.
we're we're take the hit so you don't have to.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Uh,
Don't get me wrong, this lager is still excellent. This lager yeast lager is still excellent. And will put up a challenge against any lager that you'll find in a pub. But the one with the beer yeast, the ale yeast, it's just give it more time. The
it's just the time
basics
thing,
are
isn't it?
there. It's the basics are there. The
It,
recipe's
it,
good.
yeah, it's good enough to drink it, but I just know the difference between 4 months and 8 months is
Mhm.
massive. Uh, yeah. Oh, tough one. They're like you said, they're both good, but they're completely different beers.
They
It's
really
changed the
are.
character of the beer. I think I said last time that the one with the lager yeast, all the components of the beer, the taste is separated and it's not You can
Mm,
taste that deviation of the flavor much easier because you got citrus is there, the sweetness is there. You got it's all split up with
mm.
gaps in the middle, if that makes sense.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
Where the yeast you get in the kit is far more rounded
Mm.
and fruitier at the moment.
And we shall try it further down the line as well. Um, at some point, I dare say.
Yeah, I think that was a worthwhile and interesting
Yeah,
experiment.
yeah, very, like I said, this is a very, it's an expensive kit. Um, let's not forget that you get obviously the malt bag, you get the hops, but there's no sugar.
You did get one kit accidentally free, didn't you?
Well, yes, I
Which
got
led to
one
this
as a bit.
experiment.
Well, yeah, which is yeah, absolutely. So yes, one of them was a birthday present or something, and it didn't turn up, so somebody complained, and they sent me another, and then but two turned up. Woohoo! Bonus. Um, yeah, so there we go. Um, I think they're both excellent lagers, but I think the one with the ale yeast is the more rounded. If you
I
get
think
a
so.
tiny bit
It's
better.
yeah. Bulldog are a fine beer kit
Yeah,
company.
and you have to have a fair idea.
They know what they're doing, apart from when they do chocolate Easter stouts,
Oh, flip. Yeah.
which they don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't. No,
But apart from that, they're not bad.
they're really very, very good. Bad Cat,
Oh, Evil Dog.
Evil Dog, yeah. And lagers that we've done here before, yes, they're all good. So, um, yeah, got Windy Pops.
Anyway,
Okay,
we'll leave you good people. I
yeah,
think
let's
we're
leave it
going
there.
to have a natter between ourselves over the beer.
I think, yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.